Hello everybody, my name is Douse, welcome to Douse Rail and welcome to another Douse Rail review. And today, as you can see coming out of the engine shed, we are looking at a Graham Farish 060 general purpose tank. This is in a Southern livery. Now, what's it based on? It's a hodgepodge, the general purpose tank. It's very much like an LMS 3F Fowler. It's a mix of lots of 060T tanks that were around, and Graham Farish decided to mass produce them and put every livery on them many years ago, which means there are lots on the market, which means they are also probably your very first N-gauge train. This cost me £35 on eBay, and I just wanted to show it off and show you what you should be looking for in this kind of train. So let's have a closer look at it. It was £34 and it was unboxed, and to be honest, the paintwork, the first thing that I looked at was this, the Southern is still quite predominant. The green is quite, I liked the kind of the paintwork, and it looked nice and detailed on the front. But that's basically where it is. This is a very much a kind of lower end of the spectrum kind of model. There's the underside where you can see all the gearing, everything else. I mean, looks really sharp, but when we look at the top, the coal's pretty basic. You can definitely see the motor pokes out the cab, which can be, can take it out of you a little bit, and then there's not much detailing going on at the top, but very rugged, very solid. And like I say, I think for around about the price I paid for it, I'm fairly happy with it. But let's see what she does around the track. Once I get her in for the arty shot, of course. So we're going to pull up the locomotive and grab a big train here and send it on its way. Now, these 060s are pocket rockets normally, but this Southern one can actually handle low speed really well, which means you can have it pleasantly going around your track without huge risk of it flying off, really. Now, because it's just a hodgepodge of lots of different trains, it's difficult to say if it looks realistic. I can tell you it looks nice, and I can tell you that, what it's based on is like the Ginty model. You can get now a more retooled version that looks like a proper LMS Ginty or a British Railways Ginty, but for your first train, I don't think you can go much wrong here, especially for the price. But I do want to show you that not all of these are made equal. So this is another one I have. This cost me £36, £2 more, this locomotive. And when it arrived to me, it was dead on arrival, not as advertised. I've managed to fix it, oil it up, get her open. She now works, but listen, she grinds quite a lot. So it's not the most beautiful thing in the world, but again, looks nice. And as you can see, the model is essentially the same. If you're looking for your first train, if you're looking to start kind of cheap, budget, there are so many of these on eBay right now. Some even boxed, which you can get for around about the £35, £40 mark. I think it's a good starting point. They're great for testing track. They're great for just looking good even on the model. Don't look at them too closely, because that's when you can see there's not as much detail as you probably would like. But this one in particular runs really well, considering its age. I hope that's been helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Douse, and I'll see you again soon.